Did you know that nearly 1 in 4 women and 1 in 9 men experience severe intimate partner physical violence? It's a staggering statistic that really just highlights how common these situations can be. Today, we're going to talk about something that's really important but often swept under the rug, and that's abusive relationships. But specifically, we're going to highlight some key signs and effects that often go unnoticed so that you can learn to recognize them and get help if you need it. Emotional manipulation is one of the most subtle yet insidious signs of an abusive relationship. It can start with something as simple as a partner making you feel guilty for wanting to spend time with friends or family, or making you believe that you're overreacting to something they did. But over time, it can escalate into full blown gaslighting, where your partner tries to control your perception of reality. They might even tell you that you're not remembering things correctly, or that you're too sensitive or too emotional. The goal is to make you doubt your own sanity and make you feel like you can't trust your own instincts. And when this happens, it's really hard to know what's real and what's not. And it's even harder to break free from the relationship at that point. The manipulated person often starts to feel like they're walking on eggshells, never knowing what's going to set their partner off. They might start avoiding certain topics or conversations just to prevent conflict. They might even start to doubt their own feelings and opinions, second guessing themselves about everything. It's a really isolating and lonely place to be. And it's really hard when you're in that position to reach out for help because you feel like you're the problem. But here's the thing, you're not the problem, the manipulator is. And the sooner you recognize that, the sooner you can start taking back control of your life. Sure, it's not easy, but it's possible. And we're going to talk about some more signs of abuse that you need to be aware of so you can protect yourself as you're entering into these relationships with other people. Another sign of an abusive relationship is isolation from friends and family. When an abuser starts to cut you off from the people you care about, it's not because they're jealous or insecure. It's because they're trying to gain control. They might start by making you feel like your friends and family are against you or that they don't understand you the way that they do. They might even try to make you feel guilty for wanting to spend time with them or even tell you that you're being disloyal. But the truth is, they're just trying to remove any sources of support that might help you leave the relationship, that might help you leave them. When you're isolated from the people who care about you, it's easy to feel trapped and alone. You might start to feel like you can't leave the relationship because you don't have anyone to turn to. You might even start to feel like you're dependent on your partner and that they're the only one who truly understands you. But that's just simply not true. You deserve to have people in your life who care about you and who will support you no matter what. Isolation can take many forms, like when your partner gets angry or upset when you want to hang out with friends, or when they want to try to control who you talk to or what you do. They might even forbid you from seeing certain people or going certain places. It's a way of controlling your life, and it's not okay. You deserve to have freedom and autonomy to make your own choices. You're your own person. It's also important to recognize that isolation can be subtle. It might not be an outright ban on seeing friends and family, but rather a slow erosion of those relationships over time. Your partner might make you feel guilty for wanting to spend time with others, or make you feel like you're not prioritizing them enough. But the effect is still the same. You're left feeling alone and disconnected from the people who actually care about you. Physical violence or threats are some of the most overt signs of an abusive relationship. When someone hits, pushes, or threatens you, it's a clear sign that they're trying to exert control over you. And it's not just about physical harm, it's about emotional and psychological manipulation as well. When someone uses violence or threats, they're trying to make you feel scared, helpless, and trapped. They're trying to break your spirit and make you feel like you'll never be able to escape. It's so important to recognize the signs of physical violence or threats because it can escalate quickly. If you're in a relationship where you feel physically threatened, get out as soon as you can. Don't wait until things get worse, because they will. And don't think that you can fix the problem or that your partner will change, because they won't, unless they get professional help and make a concerted effort to change their behavior. So what can you do if you recognize these signs in your own relationship? Well, first, know that you're not alone. There are people who care about you and who want to help, like myself. Reach out to a trusted friend or family member, or seek out professional help from a therapist or counselor, like myself. Know that you deserve to be treated with love and respect. And do not settle for anything less than that. Now, if you're watching this video because you're in an abusive relationship, or if you're just trying to learn more about the signs of abuse, I encourage you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. That'll be great for everyone watching. And if you need resources or support, know that my door is always open. When it's available, I encourage you to check out our follow up video where we dig more into how to escape abusive relationships like the ones we talked about here. I'm John with Life and Relationships, reminding you to subscribe to a better life because you deserve to be happy, and it's my job to lead the way. Until next time, take care.